Hey everybody, today we have another AFA unboxing for you. In this box are two AFA graded vintage Star Wars mint and sealed box Endor Forest Ranger mini rigs. And I realize the box is pretty big, it weighs 8 pounds, and you're thinking a mini rig is not nearly that big. You're right, but AFA packs things very, very well, and that's why it's such a big box, and it definitely arrived safe. I sent this off to AFA under the premium level, which is a stated 14 to 21 day turnaround. As you might be aware, AFA is quite backed up, even after they closed economy to your submission a couple months back. They currently take 4+ weeks to get items received and invoiced, so even after they get them in-house, it takes them like a month to even get them in their system. So I sent these out on March 5th. They got them on the March 10th, and they processed them and basically got the process started on April 9th. They mailed these back to me on May 10th via UPS ground, and then I received them on May 13th. So right now, if you submit something under the premium level, which is a 14 to 21 day turnaround time, by the time you send it out, they get it, process it, grade it, send it back to you, you're looking at about 2-month turnaround time. Again, that's the premium level. Express is the next level down, and the delays on that are really high. I would expect if you sent something at Express, you're probably looking at 6 months by the time you got something back. And then below that, it's economy, which is shut down right now. So personally, I'm not going to submit anything at the Express level until they're able to get caught back up. So if I send anything in, it's going to be at the premium level or above. Before I open the package, I can tell you I'm expecting both of these Endor Forest Rangers mini rigs to come back at either an 80 or 85 grade. Both were in really exceptionally nice condition. One of them is slightly better. Neither one of them had a crease at the flap, which is commonly seen on those. I'd love to see one of them come back, either an 85 plus or 90, but even as nice as they are, I'm thinking that's unlikely. I haven't sent a lot of box stuff in to AFA before, other than a Max Rebo band, so I'm more familiar with how they're going to grade carded figures versus vehicles or mini rigs. So we'll see how accurate I am. Again, hoping for an 80 or 85. Anything above that would be awesome and a plus. I'm gonna get this unboxed. I'm gonna try to do it on camera just so you can see how well AFA packages these. With the limited amount of space I have around my setup, I'm not sure if that's going to work, but we will give it a try so you can see exactly how much packing peanuts and bubble wrap and packing they do to make sure that any items you get graded arrive back to you safely. Okay, we're going to give it a shot here, trying to do this on camera. First, we have tons of packing peanuts. These are the biodegradable kind. I think it's like cornstarch. I think you can technically eat those. I'm actually not going to. But so, and then inside, under all these packing peanuts, are going to be the mini rigs. I'm gonna make an unholy mess with the packing peanuts, most likely. And that is the 6-minute process of getting the bubble wrap off. I'm obviously have sped this up, so this video is not quite so long. I tried not to sneak a peek at the grades. I didn't see them. And put the bubble wrap over them, so I still can't see it until I can get things a little rearranged and get up a little closer, and we'll take a close-up look at these. Got everything rearranged, and we're ready to take a look at the grades. I'm expecting these to come back at an 80 or an 85. Again, one of them is slightly nicer than the other one. I'm not sure which one is which, though, because they were pretty similar. So I'm not sure which one's on top or bottom. So we'll just take a look at the one on top first and see what the grade looks like. All right, so the first one here is graded an 80. I like that they put the label here on this side versus I've seen some where they put the label like in here, so it's really hard to see it. So it is nice that they put the label there. I do like the label inside versus, you know, up top. You know, they may have like a clear view case. They have this huge grade at the top, similar to how comic books grading is. But I like this better because it's not so obvious when you just have, you know, this on display, but then you still can easily see, you know, the grade in there. So that one is graded an 80. And I think this is the kind of less nice one, because I do remember you can see just a little bit of creasing here at the front of the box near that corner. So I think this was the one I thought was slightly less nice. So maybe the other one is going to be an 85, but again, you know, I expected this to come back at least an 80, and that's what it was. So let's look at the other one and see if we got an 85 or an 80 or what we're at. Move this to the side. And yes, this one came back in 85. So that's that was what I was expecting. And like I said, this is I can recognize this is the nicer of the two, and it came back in 85. So very nice. This will display extremely nice. It does have the poly bag over it, so it does maybe look a little bit blurry, but once you take this bag off, it definitely shows up clear. We'll just show the back. I was mentioning the flap where we often see creases, and you can see on this one, the flap has not been folded over, so you have no crease here. And the same on this one, but the condition is just not quite as good as the other. But you can see there's no crease here along this edge. Well, maybe just a hint right there at the bottom. So maybe that's another reason why this got an 80 versus an 85. But very happy with these two coming back. Really great additions to the collection. And thank you for watching.